Pledge. You ready? Okay. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do I have an approval for the minutes of the previous Board of Elections meeting?
Motion.
Second.
On the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Opportunity for the public to address the board on agenda items only? None, okay.
Before we get started, since last meeting you tabled my motion to remove drop boxes. We're going to do some further investigation to see. So that motion is still on the table. I have the report of totals so far that they're very lightly used. And I know a lot of people still have issues with drop boxes, and I'm still, I'd like to have, we can keep one here at the county building. I think that's fine. That gets a lot of use. But the other ones, it's a waste of time. We have sheriffs and our voter registration people having to go out there every day. So I don't see why we're using these things.
Well, at this point, I think we're...
Roaringbrook, 171 envelopes. I mean, there's mailboxes on every street corner.
At this point, those boxes are already out. I think there was one community that didn't have the ability to...
Carbondale.
And to...
Sherman, just for an update real quick, they're going to pull them out next Friday today. So they're going to come out for this election. And I think your motion should carry over
into the next year.
If you want to have an elections meeting early part of next year.
Yeah.
And can you just provide, you have a list in front of you with all the?
Yes, Beth has it.
Beth has it, okay, just so that we can.
Yeah, okay.
No, so we're going to just table it again until
Well,
the
it's
beginning
still
of the year?
tabled, unless he gets a second, it's still tabled.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you. All right, I'm going to move on with motions. 22-2043, motion to temporarily relocate the polling location of Scranton 6-1 from Riverside Housing at 200 Emmett Street in Scranton to Jackson Heights, located at 1001 Jackson Street in Scranton. Beth?
We're moving this polling location due to a fire at the housing project on Emmett Street.
So it'll be a temporary move, or?
For right now, it's temporary.
Okay.
Second.
On the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 22-2044, I'm going to make a motion to temporarily relocate the polling location of Scranton 7-1 from Boys and Girls Club located at 609 Ash Street in Scranton to the Scranton Cultural Center located at 420 North Washington Avenue in Scranton. Beth?
We're temporarily relocating this due to their concerns still with COVID.
Okay.
Second.
On the question, all in favor? Aye. Motion to temporarily relocate the polling location of Dunmore 1-1 from Our Lady of Peace residence located at 1510 University Avenue in Dunmore to the Dunmore Community Center located at 1414 Monroe Avenue in Dunmore.
This again is due to the concerns of COVID.
Okay.
Okay, second.
On the question, all in favor? Aye. 22-2046, sorry. Motion to temporarily relocate the polling location of Old Forge 3 from Old Forge Borough Senior Center upstairs at 310 South Main Street in Old Forge to Eagle McClure Hose Company No. 1, which is located at 375 Milwaukee Avenue in Old Forge.
This move, in addition to the next two that you're going to read, are all due to construction at the Borough Building in Old Forge.
So they're temporary. Once construction is completed, we'll reconsider at that point?
That is correct.
Okay.
Second.
On the question, all in favor? Aye. 2-2047, motion to temporarily relocate the polling location of Old Forge 6-1, as Beth just indicated, due to the fact that it's under construction, from Old Forge Borough Building, 310 South Main Street in Old Forge to Eagle McClure Hose Company No. 1.
Second.
On the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And 22-2048, same reason, motion to temporarily relocate the polling location of Old Forge 6-2 from the Old Forge Borough Building to the Eagle McClure House Company No. 1.
Second.
On the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 22-2049. I'm going to make a motion to assign poll workers to work the November 8th, 2022 general election outside of their voting district. Beth?
So each election, multiple boards throughout the county have vacancies for various reasons. Either somebody wasn't elected or someone's unable to work due to illness or travel. So in those instances, we kind of have, like we say, go to the bullpen. We have a number of people that have submitted requests to our office to be poll workers, and they graciously agree to work somewhere outside of their voting district, and you need to approve those people to work outside of their voting district.
Even though we did increase the salaries of poll workers,
There are still some vacancies for various
so
reasons.
difficult.
Yeah, and it's all throughout the Commonwealth. It's not just our county. It happens everywhere.
People can still call your office if you need
They
work.
can, yeah, and we encourage people to do that, and we may not have an opening this election for them, but we take all of their information, and they could be called in the future.
What's the current pay now?
It's $150 for an inspector or clerk and $200 for a judge of election.
Second?
On the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opportunity for the public to address the board? Boris? Nothing? Members, other business? Chris?
No, I was just had a question about workers, so got that answered, so.
Jerry?
No.
Okay. A motion for adjournment? Oh.
I just want to finish up for Commissioner Shermack. We'll pull the boxes out by 4 o'clock next week at all the outer, I'm sorry, noon, thank you. But the one in the Globe store will stay here for every business day, and it'll be open till 8 o'clock at night on election night.
Thank you.
Do I have a motion for adjournment?
Motion.
On the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, everybody.